Blessed good evening to you all. Good night, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to Saudi and the Saudi Crest Show. I also want to big up every single for Saudi Crest fan and a special note and also big up all the newly joined fans. Yes, I understand right now that the Saudi Crest Show has been one with a lot of buzz and that's where we continue to buzz. That's what we continue to do to ensure that we have um, very good shows night and day, whichever is a podcast rather, or as I say, a live stream to which we engage in um, daily. We had a few crackers in terms of games, and of course, I am so happy that I was able to brought to you very, very high level of professionalism, and also I try to ensure that the quality of the stream, you know, is very good, the best I could do. And you realize that the Saudica streams has been improving over time. And because of you, we continue to grow the channel, continue to have very good content lined up for you. And such is that tonight will be one of the very good ones as well. I don't think it will be one of the very long ones that you used to. So, Tom Stranger, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Dale Thompson, with your rolling eyes. And Jay Smith, bless up, boss. Good job on the ground today, boss. Thank you very, very much, Dale. Big up. And I tell you, I started to do a little commentary, but why? Honestly, I found the game to be a little lackluster today. There was not enough vibes, not enough spirit to bring on a particular show today. But I brought you what I could in terms of the video content, and forgive me if you were listening for commentary, but trust me, the game never have the vibes to carry me through the commentary at all. Tell you the truth. All right. So thank you very much, man, for joining. Well, I also want to thank those supporters from the Port Antonio side, those who joined the stream, those who couldn't make it to your turn to see their teams, and for the faithful, those who from McGrath as well, who continue to support their teams. Yes. Nevertheless, we did what we had to do, and I must say though, I was a bit disappointed in terms of the support and the fan base who turned up for the game today. It was so shallow. Very few people. I mean, comparing to the games that I've seen, especially from McGrath hosting their game at their school. I mean, it's not far away. So maybe those fans don't like to travel. But it, I mean, it's a step in the right direction to have your school qualifying for another round of competition. Yes, but the fact that they have qualified, they are in the Ben Francis knockout stage, and persons were not there supporting their teams. So I really don't know. I think today you had more neutrals at the ground than those who support McGrath or Port Antonio. I believe, this is what Jamaica needs. This is what schoolboy football needs. This is what the development of our football needs. That human support people. Trust me. You need, the schools need the 12 and the 13 men on the grounds. Why are we staying back? I don't know. We probably have to look into it. I'm not sure if persons are not comfortable paying to see these teams. Yes. Hard working Mr. Sadikus. Big up yourself, Damien. Bless up, bless up, bless up to all the fans. Damien, I wish that your team bounce back very soon, because you don't know. No, we had a little drawback yesterday, and hopefully you can come back today. All right. Or not today, but Saturday. All right. So, people, there's one thing right now. I don't have my prediction book with me. Can't believe I left it. Yes, I was using it today. I brought it to work. Unfortunately, it's not here yet. But hopefully, if you remember your score line of prediction last evening, please help us out tonight. All right. So remember, don't get this one wrong, people. 1 hour tonight. Can I come on for a minute? Yes, man. I send the link. Let me resend it. So people, you know yourselves, and if there's anyone who want to jump on right away, the link is there. Just be all right. So the username Shuku, Damian Shuku Kelly. What is the what's the significance of that Shuku? Yes, let us know. But a matter of fact, that's the link. The link is there. Jump in and give me your piece. All right. So Jay and company, please let's get ready. All right. Let me see if I can post the games, the results of the games. Oh, but he's asking when is Super Cup? Super Cup is starting Saturday. Yes. So get that one out of the way. Let me see if I can get the results up for today's game. I'll have them at hand. Trying to find that particular one. So people, the last eight of the Ben Francis, the last eight of the Walker Cup are scheduled, are not just scheduled, but the matchups are listed. All right. So I am sure that we are ready. Oh boy, I don't know why people thinking that. All right. So let me first look at the Walker Cup. There were some very interesting results. Con are contrasting results, I must say, in the Walker Cup today. And remember when I said that, based on my view, people. So don't get me wrong. If you think that there weren't any such contrasting results. So Glendale, McGrath High needed that win to get team up running again. I don't understand, Glendale. Maybe you could, you know, let us understand it a little bit more because what I've seen today, it seems that McGrath team was so flat. They weren't training over maybe a week or since the last game. What happened? All right. So welcome, Shoko. Welcome to the Sadi Chris Show, Shoko.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Sadi.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Uh, so what say you?
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the game, because I wanted to support Magra because the Magra supporters really come out hard and support Dintil
Mm-hmm.
and our D Cup journey. Since they got knocked out, we must say big them up for the support. So the Dintil boss went there today and the players and management to support them as well. But
Mm-hmm.
I was caught up, so I kind of watched some of it on your stream. So I appreciate the stream.
Okay.
And I also think they were flat as well. But you see, Saudi, the biggest thing right now is motivation. I guess they're still disappointed how they got knocked out of the Qatar Cup and they weren't motivated enough for this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's the same thing with my Dental team down there at States. They just knew that they had done enough to qualify and they just couldn't motivate themselves enough. I don't think it was a case of BB Court just being too good for us. Because I watched some clips of the game that were available and we were passing the ball around, not a lot of end products. And I also saw that we missed a one-on-one early in the game. That goal could have changed everything. And the only criticism I have of my team is that we need to put away the chances. We're not gonna get 10 chances in every game to score 3 goals. We need to put away our chances.
Well, that is so true,
What is your
Shuko.
yeah?
But getting back to the McGrath game today, I really can't understand. And when I looked at the persons, well, not individually, but when I look at the crowd, I said, no, man, this can't be. This is the only football playing in the area today. But yet still, the Dintil fans never came out. I know what surrounds the school. I've seen the managers, I've seen a few players, but no, man, I can't understand why Dintil or why Linstead did not came to Yuatan today. Why they never come to Yuatan to support McGrath? Yes? And I'm not saying that Dingtil fans or the Charlie Moon fans should, but there are two teams from the area left in the schoolboy competition. And if football is being played, we were expecting, I'm sure, 150% sure, if it was a Dingtil playing Ben Francis today, the McGrath fans would have come out. I've seen more McGrath fans go to Dingtil games sometimes than what going to McGrath game. But that's the nature of how people support the football. Yes. So, going forward, I think we need more of that people. Like calling out on the Glinstead fans more so, whichever team you support, you need to ensure that you support your area. Listen, you notice how the Clarendon people talk, especially on this show. It's not, and I'm saying this to say because you listen to the show and you watch the show, Shuko, and you'll find that Dalton is the man from Dinkel who is loading up himself. People are in the background not saying much. But when you listen to the Clarendon people, everybody saying Clarendon, regardless of the school they support, they say Clarendon.
Because
So
I was coming I was coming from Montego Bay today, you know, and I saw Dalton walk into Good Pen, walk into the match.
yes,
Yeah, I saw him with his headphones and everything.
Dalton that too. And he was pretty upset about how McGrath played. He was disappointed, I must say. Yeah,
Sorry,
he
I
was
was
disappointed.
disappointed in the way Magrat played from when they played Dintil. Because I think Magrat missed a trick this season in D Cup and they're yet to recover from that. Magrat,
Well,
after playing so beautifully against Edwin Allen, decided to go into a defensive shell against Dintil. And I've never seen a team even taking the ball to the corner post like 85 minutes in, knowing that you want to try and win the game. They decide to settle for a point against Dintil, thinking that if Dintil is the best, were the best team in the group, then they possibly they could have beaten the next two team in the group. And we all know how that went, right?
yes, most definitely. But
They, they,
Damien,
they
I tell you, football, as I say, no, football is a very uncaring game at times. Yes, it's a very selfish game at times. Why? The ball is round. That means it not depend or it's not belonging to any side on the field. It's who
right.
wants it most.
Who want it the most? Because you see, all right,
It doesn't. Have
Magrat
a flat
has
side that
improved.
behind sitting. Go ahead.
Continue.
Yeah, man, continue.
Okay. Magrat, you know that the teams that used to give Dintil the most rival in the group would have been Charlie Mount and a Bagwalk. But Magrat has still step up to the table now. But I don't see them as that rival. Magrat is not a team that I would use a strong word as to say hate like how the rivalry between us and Charlie Mount. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I get along with the Magrat coaching staff and I like what they're doing up there, former students. You understand?
Yes.
People like Pearl and Soji and Jeremy, and I like what they're doing by giving back to their school. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I always encourage them and think. But I just think I know Germany is a very tactical coach, but I just think they were just in this defensive shell. They just couldn't come out of it after the Dintil game. And it just puzzled me as to why they just never take a more, what would I say, a more, take a gamble, man. Them to look favor the brave. You understand? Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, I fully understand. But as you say, maybe you wanted that what they wanted. You want to see them coming at you so you could clip them as well. Am I right?
But I think, sorry, just being objective. In the game at Dintil, I think we were there. They could have taken us that day. We weren't at our best, but they just choose to back off. Down by Dintil, they choose to back off. I'm talking in
Listen,
the last, in the second round that game.
listen to what Glendale is saying. Glendale is saying, remember, McGrath lost to Dinkel in the last 5 minutes in round twice. So maybe they never want to go down that road again to give you up a last minute goal like what you earn in the very first game, earn in the second game at McGrath. So that's another point.
In keeping up with what I said about luck favor the brave. You see in that return leg at McGrath,
Mm,
when the game was when the game was at 1-1,
yes.
I witnessed some players on the McGrath bench celebrating, saying, "We're not going to lose. We're not going to lose." No, that's the frame of mind they were in. They were happy to draw the game, but we wanted to win the game, and we went for it, and we got the winner because
And
we have individual talent that can deliver.
And of course, you were a better team than Magra over the park. You have individual brilliance on both teams, but then again, it shows that when you're a champion or when you're used to a certain level, playing at a certain level, it's always come easier for that team. All right, Tom
Exactly.
Stranger, big up yourself. I never even acknowledge you, man. Big up yourself, my boss.
Yeah,
Boss,
man,
man, you say.
bless up, sorry, man. Me just have it to go and chop it up, man. I do,
Yeah,
man,
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is the man who normally send out him like swords in the chat. This is the man
Uh,
they call Damien Shuku. Kelly.
okay,
He
didn't
defends
tell,
this
man.
yes man. Him always I tell Galton
Uh,
and say, don't let out any secrets,
oh,
especially to Miss Alina. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
Galton attack. Okay, bless up, G.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Yeah, we can't
Sounds
let
on
out the
man.
thing. We can't let out the thing in a sorry because guess what?
Yeah.
You look at the semifinals. Three Clarendon team against one theatering team, and that's Dinty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this gentleman here, I've been observing him because I observe all of your panel. And I see the pattern. He only predicts for Clarendon team to win, so you can see his bias clear, clear, clear. Understand?
Yes,
You
I
can't you
understand.
can't give them
Mm.
anything. That's why I advise Dalton, do not come on the show and give them anything because they are running a campaign in the media.
they,
Clarendon College, I can tell you that.
man. Look,
Yeah,
remember, anytime you hear me predict, you never hear me I say, yo, me always tell them, say, remember, see, a Clarendon me come from. You understand me? I say, so it's not like me outright. Me know so didn't tell a better side than even Garvey when Garvey
you're
play
not
other
hide your
game.
bias. You weren't
But me
hiding your bias.
still, but yeah, me not hide me, and I like say me I go behind and hide me bias. You understand me? I say everybody know for me come Clarendon all side from Clarendon team. Me don't love to win it that stack up. You understand me? I say so. It's not like say me would want Dintil win. Dintil can win, but him still the Dintil have to go beat one a week. If Dintil can
Stranger, I want to ask you a question when you finish. Continue.
no man go on talk, I baby go on talk, go on talk.
I want to ask you a question. I want an honest answer. I hope I can get an honest answer. Do you think this Clarendon team currently they're better than they were last season?
Um, me no outright think so.
Well,
And
I definitely don't think so.
in certain aspect, we kind of um, you see like in the attacking phase, like last year we did better attacking wise. I think like we, goal scoring wasn't like an issue to we last year. Cause goal could have come from any direction last season. But now goal
Right.
is coming from mostly like Kaim Dixon, Malachi Douglas, Christopher Hull scoring, but him not score like that. And Christopher Hull is not really a goal scorer.
Why you think that is why
So
they're not scoring like how they used to score last season more freely?
more why them now as we saw this saying, as we everybody most people saying, that probably the league get the competition get a little tougher. You understand what I say? The
Yeah, but
teams the player.
I don't think the Clarendon fans are willing even to even consider that. And I respect Sardi's opinion. And there's a next thing that Sardi has been saying that everybody has been ignoring it and people don't want to admit it. But I'm gonna tell him live on his show tonight that Mr. Sardi, I agree with you. I see it. From my observation, this Clarendon team is not a fit team, and they haven't been
Yeah,
testing
that's
that
true.
department as yet. They're not fit. And Clarendon's been running a campaign through the media to make everybody else fear them like we're better than last season, we're ready and we have got over everything. But they're not tricking me, son. They're not tricking me.
They man, look at what the wicked is, so we not have to be fit to still win everything though. All we are going. We not have to be 100% fit. You understand me? I
That's
say,
not a
cause
factual
no
statement.
team,
That's not a
look at that,
factual statement.
no team is 100% fit at the moment. No team is 100% fit at the
You would
moment.
agree
I
with that,
don't see
Sardi?
one team that is running
All
100%
right.
as there was in the first round.
My take on the fitness as what Stranger said. It's been a while now we haven't seen the fittest team win. So the fittest team not necessarily will win the competition. Yes?
No, not
But
necessarily.
right, right. So he's right in that department. He might not have to fit to win. The other part of it though, there are some teams, for example, all right, put it this way, and I think I've said a little about that on the Dingtail side as well. That as a team, I don't think Dingtail is also fit as a team. They are getting better for the past couple of games. And I'm sure you can agree with me, Damien. They are getting
Yes,
better
I
as a
do
team
agree with
together.
you.
But yes, one of the things that I continue to say, this Clarendon College, if they had that fitness level at this stage what they had last year, every single team would have been in trouble. We would be really thinking how you're gonna tackle this Clarendon team because what they have for them is the level of confidence that each player have, their skill set, and the belief that they have. So because they believe that they can
Calm
keep this football and pass this football around, that's what they use to manipulate games right now. Not the fitness. Because I'm telling you people, any team willing to run at the CC team, if they have the ability to run for at least 75 minutes, they can put them under serious pressure.
No more team that have the ability no more. Linton is not that running team. Linton is not that running team. Linton have go want to come play ball. You understand me? I say Linton is not a running team. Garvey is the most running team we left right now. We can say that run a little bit, and them no run all game. You understand me? I say
Okay.
it's like them Garvey is a running team. You understand me? Because the way how them play, them have to run. You understand me? I say sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So they are a running team in different type of way. But Glenmure is not a running team either. You understand me? I say Dintil
So
is not a running team. None of these teams is really a pressing team. Except Garvey. Garvey have a little type of pressing about them.
when they get it right.
Yeah.
stranger. So now that you have drawn with Garvey, because I'm gonna make a point, and I think this was the thing that Mr. Lee. Good night, Mr. Lee.
Good
Mr.
night,
Lee
good
had in
night.
mind for the
Yeah.
Dintil game. This is something that Mr. Lee had in mind for the Dintil game. I think he probably actually visioned it, but it never came true. Based on the same thing that you're mentioning, that Garvey are a running team, right? So probably I think that they would have run on Dintil and then they would have probably gotten some chance to score because I think Clarendon should be worried about the fitness and the pressing of a Garvey team. They might not be technical like a Cornwall, but you saw what they did to Cornwall. And that's what Mr. Lee expected they would have done to Dintil as well. That pressing game. You understand? And that running game of Garvey Mafia. Because you see the reason why Clarendon don't get exposed already. I'm not taking anything away from Clarendon and they're a big team. But you see, through that possession-based football that they play, and not a lot of teams get a hold of the football against them, they're rarely exposed in the fitness department because you don't get the chance to run at edges at the back or the number 3. You understand?
That is so
You don't
true.
get to stretch them a lot.
And,
But
and,
if
and
they're a
But do
team,
you know that Clarendon College have a press also?
I don't think you press a lot this season because I don't think the coach trusts some players in the team. He might not
We
want to
we
admit
not
it.
press a lot this season as we are say, you know. But you see even if even if say for instance we lose the ball in a midfield era or up the forward line era or anyway up there, we lose the ball. You know that we're gonna get back that ball in a second before the attack start on Clarendon College. Because we press to get back the ball. That the retaining Clarendon College retaining of the ball is so good that enough people don't even realize. That's why Clarendon College is so hard to beat. Because they retain the ball so good.
I think States scratch the surface and it's up to somebody else to finish to scratching that surface where
You know, say me
Clarendon is
nothing
concerned.
Stets no, you know, say Stets no really scratch the surface, really do what Damien. Me
You want me
nothing
to
say
explain
really
the
scratch the
surface that States
surface.
scratch?
all right,
You
hold
want
on,
me to
people, hold on,
make
people.
mention of the surface that States scratch?
Hold on. You see, this level of discussion, we're going for another 3 minutes on it, and then we get back to our original plan because time is running, and we can always continue discussion, but we need to put in a little bit more. All right.
Because I wanted to have this discussion a long time in the study because these people, as I said, they're running a campaign in the media as if this team is unstoppable. And people that know football, we can recognize the weaknesses. So you want me to elaborate more about
We,
the
we,
surface that Test scratch?
we have enough time more for chat about this, you know, Damien.
Yeah, man, we have a lot of time,
Yeah,
but
man. We want to come and chat up with thing, man. And we want to come up with a strategy where we can run the CC out of town, you know. We're gonna run those crazy ball head out of town.
new dub
Next week.
plate,
Yeah,
new
man, new
dub
double
plate.
plate.
Yeah, pick side, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, there's another more pretty boy thing with you know. You and Mr. Lee have something going now, so there's no pitch fighting
Yeah,
anymore.
and a friendship is in a.
Hold on a sec now. So Jay's
You know what I
asking
mean?
which team is the fittest right now. You answer the question for me, Jay, but right now I'm unable to say right now because I would say Glenmuir is fit the last time I saw them. But
Yeah, man, them fit
you
still,
know,
but
in terms of getting
still
because when
look
they reach the
sluggish.
semi-final round, people, there's a difficult way to assess the sort of shape that a particular team in. Because trust me, the amount of games that the teams have played come to this far.
Yeah.
And if you notice some points that are dropped or some levels that were dropped, you look into it, people. The competition, even though they are fit, and the level of games, the amount of games that they play in a very quick succession time, have a toll on the legs. So
Sorry.
right now, it's very difficult to say who might be the very fittest.
Sorry.
Yes.
Well, if them in fit, you know, we beat the fitness out of them what they are, you know, that me I tell you, you know. Cause we bet them a run around like some chicken without them head, without the head what they are, you know. In
And
Saturday, you know. Cause me I watch the game clear now, you know, and a clear on a clear stream, you know. And me I tell you, you know, a ball them man. I just go with the man them now. The boy Kaim Dixon. You see if him the boy they will dash a goal, you know. If the boy did not get if Kaim Dixon one thing with him, you know, if he not get about 3 goals, you know, he not score none, you know. He might forget 2 or 3, you know. If he dash 1 or 2 if he score 1, you know.
You mean
With that time
opportunities, you
problem, you know.
mean, not goal, you mean
Yeah,
opportunities.
opportunity, my word, opportunity. You see me? Him, trust me, man. Me say, the man was
Well,
so wasteful. Me
we're
see
having the
man a
same
dash a
problem at
goal.
Dinfield. We're having the same
The
problem at
man
Dinfield.
dash a goal, the man dash
Miss
a
a
goal,
lot
the
of
man dash
chances.
a goal, Virgin. Like, that's why Glenmore looked like Glenmore was in the game, you know, but they really wasn't.
I must
But the
say
Well,
to
good thing
you is
about
that
it, stranger, is that you're creating the chances, though, for him to me.
yeah,
You're
them
creating the
chances
opportunity.
always are create.
no man, CC always does that. Trust me, I can tell
Creating
you.
all chances
Whether them
always
play good
create,
or
man.
bad, they create. And you know, people, the other big thing that CC has. And I want to listen because some people have a way the band aside this and support particular teams and support particular coach. But let myself clear.
No,
What I
sorry,
love.
you're the coach, you know, so you're gonna look at the football.
No, and
Not just as but from you're gonna wear your coaches hat as well.
no, trust me, that's
Because
why the way
even me get
me make
upset
my
when me hear you
predictions.
talk when me hear you talk the other day say my man should have put a mark up on Tyreek go and all them things. I say, why?
No,
Daddy.
no, big man. Me don't really want to say, as you say, you know, yeah, sometimes I probably a little too much, but this is what I've seen and how I see, I believe
Yeah,
we need to
man.
get control of a game. But you see, what happened, people? This competition right now, good, where we are seeing, and these top four are the semi-finalists. I believe they all deserve to be there.
Yeah, man.
There's no if, maybe, or by chance. Look into how the
No
performance
lucky man, no
of
lucky
all
man,
these
no out
teams.
that's all right. No lucky man, no
Not
ever right
one
that's
lucky.
out.
No,
As
man,
much
everybody
as
No the
deserve
right that's
respect,
out.
man. Everybody deserve respect,
No
man.
lucky man,
no
no there.
people,
No
look into
lucky
it.
man.
Look into it. Right now, there's only one unbeaten team in the semi-final.
Mm-hmm.
And when you check it out again, the Dingtil, the Garvey, look where they got their beating.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Look at where they get the
yeah.
beating. So
I'm
every
stranger. Let
team,
me ask you a quick question when you start to finish. Continue, Tadi.
every team right now deserve to be where they are. And I'm not surprised if any victory, no matter what prediction I made, I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, if there's any one team would have turned the tables anywhere at all. So I'm saying this Clarendon College, to me, still the team to beat, and I know so they can't beat because
Definitely.
remember I said it already, and I'm gonna say it again. I have a strong feeling that they will not defend their title. Not defend. They are defending it now. I have a strong feeling that they will not retain the
Retain.
title. All right. So blessings, Trevor Whittick, blessings Sadi and the panel. Piba in the house. Cuban,
Watch
CC,
them
Dinkel, and
watch
Glenmore.
them feelings there, no sorry. Watch them feelings the way watch them strong feelings the way I have, you know.
Tom, me sure not the first to hear me say it.
But Clary, we are going to win still.
No, I
Cause
don't
guess
have a
right
problem.
now, me know Garvey are gonna get beaten, right? We're sure of that. No
I'm not
explanation about
sure of that.
All
I'm not
right.
sure of
All right.
anything until it happens.
Look.
Damian, don't say nothing, man. I'm sure, man. Make him man talk.
Damian. Let me finish talking, man.
Damian, make him man talk, man. The man sure.
Me I tell you, say me sure say
Hold on
Garvey
a
are gonna
second.
get beaten, right?
Hold on a second, my people. I have not had any Piba massive or fan on the panel or on the show for the longest while. Trevor, see the link in the thing that Trevor. Jump in and come give you your piece. A long time when I hear your voice on the Sadiq show. You were very regular when we started out. Why you hold back? Come on, man. Bless up all who support the great schoolboy football. Big up yourself again, Trevor. But the link is there, Trevor. Just come in and give her a piece.
So,
All
Tom,
right?
can I ask you a question now?
Yeah, man.
Quickly.
All right. I don't follow your team religiously, so there's some players there. The number 3 and the Gen Commander play like the right back, a T-bar or something like that. Were they in the team last season?
Otibo Green did in the team last season. Only number 3 alone never in the team last
Play in the
season.
same position as a right back?
Yeah, man. Otibo always no, it wasn't played as a right back. Thing that was playing right back last year. What his name is? We're gonna Harborview. Okimo Green. Okimo Jones. Okimo Jones. But but Okim, that player was there. The number 12 was there last year.
Would you say he's a better player than this player that replaced him at right back?
No, man, the right back last year, I was best right back in a few whole schoolboy season and Manning Cup, or not even no right back in a Manning Cup or the Costa Cup could have talked to Okibo Jones last season, man.
There's no player on the
Where him
team.
put over, if it's square where the man they put over, drop on a man head or up or on a man foot. I must miss it.
And the number 3 at the back there, he never started last season either.
No.
Was he? I thought he was a squad player.
Barrett.
Yes, he just came in or he was a squad player last year.
Me no remember him in our team last year, you know. Me no remember him in our team last year.
Sorry, that's why I highlighted those two players, you know. So this team can definitely not be as strong as last year team, especially at the back
No?
with those two players.
All right,
Missing
people.
the two players that were there before.
With all due respect, I can't hold this man any longer, but I must take the opportunity to welcome Trevor. Yeah, man, the PBA captain from Edwin Allen. Big up yourself, Trevor. Welcome to the Sardicus show.
Yeah, man, even to all of the ones them on the panel, even to the
Big,
Sardicus Nation.
Yes, brother. Bless up, bless up.
big up, Trevor.
Blessings.
Yeah, man, schoolboy
Can
football
they? Can
best,
they?
you know?
I did me not deal with it.
Schoolboy football at
Yo,
its highest level, eh?
No, just at his best, you know. The
hold it
fans for the
there.
fans and the joy we bring, you know.
Too much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Right now,
Such a,
that's I talk of Jamaica, you know, schoolboy football, you know. Yeah, the turnout is so massive, though, you know.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
impressive
man.
turnout I'm seeing and
Yeah, man.
the 10 live vision, them, I tell you.
Yeah, and the support, and not only down at Jamaica, across the waters, too, from all angles. People
Yep.
are tuning in and support them team, you know. It's a good look all over, man.
Yeah, man. And bless up Sardicus, man, for give you a little peep.
Yeah,
When we
man,
can't
for
say we
real.
don't have no other source
all the
take a
time,
peep,
all
you
the
know?
time, my brother,
Boy,
all the time.
Trevor, I know you do it, though, you know, man. I man get some energy from them. If I give me some secret drink when I come down there, you know. When I put some hard stand, I take down there, wine about it, man. Good, yo.
One of the good
We can't keep up with him, man.
man, for real.
Mm.
Yeah, Trevor. But anyway, I want you to, we mentioned PBA and Edwin Allen. I want you to tell everybody who you support now going forward.
No, I have to support the college, man, because consistent for the past 3 years since COVID, and them they really appear the most impressive football. Um,
But Trevor,
Glenmure look very interesting. I think them have some football and them seems to be a hard running team. You know, they look pretty organized. Dingtail very enthusiastic. But I'm not sure. I hear somebody mention I think last night about Dingtail playing away from home. I don't know if they're gonna bring the goods away from home, but playing at home they look a real threat.
so Trevor, so Trevor, may
Hmm.
I say, so that was your assessment of all 4 teams, right?
No, 3 teams.
3 teams. So we are speaking, we are laugh about strangers. So who you support? And that
Man,
we
no.
want to know. Who
Man,
you
no, say no.
support?
So I'm to the next last one. I'm to
Eh, eh,
Garvey.
I don't
eh.
get to them yet because I know leading or jumping. No, but I already said
No,
CC.
no, no, all right, go on, no, come there, wait, no, Trevor, come there, wait, no, go on,
I
no, go on.
already said CC is the team to beat for me, and I put my money on them, you know, for
Yeah,
the D
man.
Cup
Go
final,
ahead.
definitely.
Yeah, go on. Finish.
Garvey, damn, Garvey is the team I would want to based on sentiments. Garvey, you know, as a former student at that institution,
Okay,
I
that
mean,
me I wait pan still now. That me I wait pan.
but
You
I
know,
want to challenge it. I want to challenge his comment that he make about Dintil as well, but I'm just waiting.
you
yeah,
know.
man.
What?
But Garvey, you know, them have to pull off something out, you know, where nobody not see it for me, for them to pass CC in my view.
So, see the good thing about it, Gavin, now, though, Trevor, I know you're a past student still, so if I not, me assume so if I not Edna linear go with the Cubans them. But the good thing about Garvey playing the way they're playing, we're still waiting for this X game, don't we? We're still waiting for a complete game then from start to finish.
Um,
You know, we still
I'm
are
not.
waiting on it.
I
Me just
don't share.
say it can happen. Eh?
I don't share that view because I really don't. I know very little about them. You know, I don't see much of them all season, so you know what I mean. But based on what I saw so far, you know what I mean. In the second round knockout, you know them honestly they're not look impressive. They can do a job, and you know a football, but you know it seems far fetched for me if Gabby win anything this year.
Mr. Trevor,
Yes, sir.
you said you worry about Dintil playing away from home if they can deliver the goods, right?
Yeah.
We played at home against BB Cook in a game that I don't think we were really motivated enough to win because we knew that we done enough to qualify,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We lose that game. We have also we went away to Manchester. we have won. So we're not a team that only win at home. For you
No,
to
I'm
say
not
that you're
saying
worried about
no,
them away from
I'm not
home.
I'm not suggesting that you can't win on the road, you know. What I'm saying is that if pound for pound, I think Dintle is behind both Glenmuir and Clarendon College for me. You know what I mean? But when they play at home, them look so much more impressive. That's all I'm saying. Is that I'm saying they can't win on the road.
I I will allow Clarendon, but not Glenmore.
But
Not Glenmore.
but
I don't see what Glenmore have over Dintil team right now.
no, but
What?
Damien,
Name me something. I'm not
Damien.
talking on previous
All
achievements
right.
this
Let me
season.
tell no, let me tell you what them have.
Next
Me not cut to the
next
Trevor.
week, man. Next week, him I go see.
No,
Just
you
listen
No,
know,
to
let
you
him
him.
know,
say it
Damien,
no, man. Let
Damien,
him say it
Damien,
no.
Damien. I
Yes.
can tell you one X factor that Glenmere have over Dintil. Mentally ready. This is the time of year where Dintil choke. Damien. Discipline kick in and all those things get in. That's why they never go over the hump.
Then
This is
Didn't
the time of
didn't
year when them
didn't
you
didn't
say sitting.
didn't
Let me say sitting.
Didn't
Something.
Glenmore
Hold on,
choke
Tam.
this
Damien,
stage?
Damien.
Tam, hold on. Let him continue. Let him finish up and then they jump in. Continue, Damien.
Something you want to say to him
Yeah, didn't
before him finish so
Tom,
him can address
I'll
both
allow
of
you.
them
Go
one
ahead,
time.
Tom. Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead,
All
Tom.
right.
Him Mr. Lee just said something look a while and think me did I watch a BB Court game and after half time and me I watch the two team talk at the half time and they can see difference between the team them. Him didn't look like one angry team. Although them in a lose still in about you understand me I say about him BB coach just relax. Them just relax and I listen to the coach's instruction and thing and you know. And the coach of here over here so and I cuss them one and this man I look over so and really me I say you can't see say it's like and you know say I coach me blame though. Big man thing Damien.
When you use the
And
word
then,
Me think
and
say
angry,
then,
that's a
you
very
know say
and
strong
you see
word.
Damien,
the
You need to
no
elaborate more. Angry.
no, you know, like no, probably me use the wrong word, angry. But
That's a strong of a word. Angry.
you can see, no man, you can see the body language of the players. Them say they are not right there with the coach. You understand what I say?
They're not
They are
composing
and,
up.
not they
All
are
right.
not focusing
and,
on what the coach
and,
Let me
is
and
saying. You
Damien,
understand what I say?
let
and
me say
Damien, how can you say they're not motivated for that game? And of course, that game was very important to
No,
them.
yeah,
one thing me I tell
that
you,
would have
just
been
say
why
anytime them
You know,
fire that
you
coach
you
from
know why I said that they
Dintil I go
weren't
win
motivated enough for that game, Mr.
All right.
Lee.
Listen, hold on,
Tom, give me a chance to
we are
turn.
cross.
Remember that I gave you a chance. And
Go on, man. Sorry, man. Go
yeah,
on,
Hold
man.
my
on,
time
Damien.
now. Mr. Yeah,
Hold on,
go ahead,
hold on.
Sardi.
Listen how it all going on, right? All right. So Damien, you're going to talk, and then Trevor going to come in because I hear Trevor coming in. So Damien, you go Trevor, and then we get back to Tom and Lee. Go ahead.
Yes. All right, Mr. Lee, in response to you now. At
Yeah.
what stage did Glenmore got knocked out last season out of the Decathlon Cup?
Earlier on, because Glenmore never make it to the semifinal.
But what was your statement when you said Glenmore were what? What did
Just
you said earlier?
no, you no,
You
you were
said at
saying.
this stage Glenmore are what?
I think
Remember what you
Glenmore
just
are
said?
mentally prepared at this stage over Dintil.
Because
That's what I'm saying.
remember, last season, Glenmore
Mhm.
were big favorites and at home against Edwin and they crashed out.
Right.
Just like how we crashed out against Clarendon.
Right, but what I'm saying, Donna Damian, you guys have a history at this stage in a competition of being rattled. That's what I'm saying. You know, you just can't seem to get it over the hump. That's why you haven't been winning a championship for the last how many years? How many?
and,
When was the last time Dintil won the cup?
and Lee, if
In the 80s.
if
Okay, then that's why they haven't because every year Dintil produce a team good enough to make it even to the finals, but they just cannot seem to get over the hump. Last year they got rattled from because the team just fall apart.
But your
Quite
honest
disciplined.
opinion, Mr. Lee, your
Hmm.
honest opinion,
Hmm.
wouldn't you say that Dintil going to the final tend to buck up in some very high quality team like that Clarendon team with power and all them boys? We had no right beating them. They were a far superior team than us,
Well, that is a very strong statement. But
So,
Trevor,
so when you
I,
say
I
that we go there act as if we choke, the only time I can say I think we choke is against a Manning's team in the semi-final in 2021, where we were clearly the better team, but on the day, which I would consider choking, but
Okay.
not against that Clarendon team with power. And what's the name of that brilliant midfield general that Clarendon had then?
Walker.
Yes. So
Yeah,
they were better than us. They were favorites, big favorites, and they beat us.
you got a
all right.
point.
So hear
all
my
right,
view
Trevor.
now.
Let me hear from Trevor now.
So game against who think to play when it Monday, Tuesday was BB Cook.
Yeah, BB
Yes.
Court. And
Right.
he got beat.
I
Yes,
had a
BB Cook.
I had a discussion with Lee. I was on the phone with Lee and I tell Lee, say Lee, Garvey better make sure they do the job, cause me have BB go to win that game. So Garvey better do them job to make sure so them can have a spot in the semi-final. Right? No, having said all of that, if
But having said that, you have them to win. Did you have them to win by the amount of goal they needed to win to knock us out? Because that's the only way they would have qualified.
yeah, well, I don't know if you knock you out, maybe knock Garvey out. You know what I mean?
No, what he was saying, Damian, to make sure so Garvey take care of business because he have a feeling that BB Court was gonna beat Dintel.
Right,
And if we didn't take care of our business and that result remained the same, we would have been out.
right.
But I'm saying, you know, Damian, if that game remained 2-0, you guys would have end up second in the group, and we'll be facing a tough team in
Right.
Clarendon College.
So the question when we asked, I forget the name.
Damian,
Sorry about
Damian.
Damian, right? You think your team Dingtail they play with that zest away from home as how they play at home?
Damian. Maybe Damian get a call.
Oh, possible. Yeah, but like I said, Dingtail have quality can create problem. But again, I've been seeing them for about I think I've seen about 4 of them games. And they really look strong playing in them era, in the St. Catherine era, up at Linstead, Yorton. Them look really strong, and them supporters are very, they suppose that them back them very well. They
Very
do a
passionate,
job.
man. They're very
Passion,
passionate about
yeah,
them
man, fully
Dintil.
behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And them tend to give some more to me, in my view.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
Yeah.
away from home, you can still let them have the quality, but them not look that sharp away from home to me.
And
Glenn
that's why
Moore,
I was saying
right,
mental can come in play a
right.
factor in it.
Glenmore now, having
You know?
seen Glenmore look to me a very structured team, a very well. Them seems to be, them balance all over the pitch. You know what I mean? Them the well closing pieces, and there's a hard running team, so I think they're hard to beat.
All
Sorry,
right.
me think
Yes,
what me
Stan.
think with what me think say with Dintil problem over a couple years a pass. Cause you know them have teams who could have win the Costa Cup in a past couple years gone. You know that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. 2021, I think they were
No
up
matter
there.
no matter where him Damien says him don't have no reason beating him Clarendon College. Why you in the final if you no have no reason beating the team? You should have just forfeit it then. You understand what I say?
Yeah, and there 2021, there was a lot of thought that Dington is the team to beat.
No man, a big favorite. They were the big favorite, and
No good.
they have this special player that was playing forward. I mean, look at the game with Manning. Look at the game with Manning. I mean, they get so many opportunities to put money out of it. I mean, the man goalkeeper time and time again, the man forward and goalkeeper by themselves, and they just can't score. They just rattled. They got numerous opportunity, man. But it does seem like there's a knock on them that this
I
is the
think the
time of
coach is
year
a one.
where them
Mr. Lee,
always.
I think the coach a one of a problem too.
No, but stranger, when I think Nakpan didn't tell them, then change coach often doing I'm surprised. The brother not
But
gone already.
at years now, me see that the coach they did a couple of years
Yeah,
now. Me see them him there now, you know.
they must can't find
I mean,
nobody else.
I wonder how them not fire him all now, you know, and him a lose much semi-final and quarter final and all of this thing, you know. And
Stranger.
plus, guess what? Them need a coach. Them need a coach with strict with discipline.
Where
Up
is
a Dintil there.
where is Dalton tonight? Where's Dalton tonight?
Dalton I shoot from outside.
Damian, I don't need a coach
Dalton, you
with
hear
strict
people asking for your
discipline.
boss? Come on the
Strict,
show,
strict
Dalton.
discipline
Dalton
upon
are the
him too.
favorite. Dalton are the favorite panelist.
Yeah, man, Dalton steal the show, but me see him on YouTube. He's in the chat, you know. But I don't know why
Just
I'm
up
not
yourself
jumping.
anyway,
Hey,
Dalton.
Dalton was at the game today, right?
Yes, man.
I know Dalton
Yeah.
I want to run up on the field when I'm kick penalty.
Hey,
Dalton,
listen,
I make
Mr.
some
Lee, Mr.
comments.
Lee,
No, I
don't
red
pressure.
cap.
No,
I-
sir.
What?
Dalton don't do such things.
What game? What game today, Lee?
There was a game with McGrath I play against Port Antonio.
Oh, I thought this.
So my brother ran up on the field when the
Wonderful.
penalty I kick. I said, I wonder if I Dalton that.
Yeah.
Dalton, nah, do such thing,
Dalton
man.
don't do such
Okay,
thing, man.
okay,
Discipline you, you know.
Okay.
But for me, I don't know if we're going on a prediction yet. But for me, no, I don't think we will do prediction yet for the semi-final.
No,
But definitely, I can't see past a Glenmere CC fan.
Can't see past it either, you know, me, G. Can't see past it either, trust me.
we'll wait until then when we have our prediction shows. Mr. Lee, what I want to ask you though, I left 9 notes, my scrapbook that I brought to school that I had the predictions last night. You have yours?
No. Hey, no, sorry. Remember last night, I came on late,
Oh yeah, you're right.
and I was actually in my bed laying down, talking, so I wasn't even in the picture.
Yes, but the
Yeah.
predictions for the game today, I remember a lot of people have gotten some predictions wrong today. Yes.
Yeah. Which game them?
All right.
Me get the tactic, me get the Happy Grove and thing they one wrong.
Yes. You also got stats. Yeah, what you had for stats?
STETHS, me say STETHS are go win. Me no get the exact result, Me know say me get the win of them.
I think I
Me
had
get all
stats
I
winning
rest a
and
win of
penalty.
them. Me get all I rest a win of them.
So there were no real surprise coming out of today's game, right?
Excepting the, but most people had Happy Grove to win anyway. I just made it
Yes.
have Mile Gully to win.
What I will say, gentlemen, I have McGrath to win the Ben Francis this year.
No man, me not see that right now.
Trevor, really, Trevor?
Yeah, man.
Not how McGrath play right now. Not
I
how
guess-
McGrath play.
I guess he said that when he saw them against
Because they beat Eddie Allen.
Edenal that second game. But listen, let me tell you something. Something was real terribly wrong today with McGrath.
Yeah, man.
And I was trying to get some information, really, what's happened. I even asked the coach in the interview how serious they are about this competition. But it seems like this McGrath team has not trained or trained few times since they last played. They're rusty.
You know, tell us them look tired in the things, Mr. Sardi.
The coach mentioned of some internal issues. So I suspect that,
But
something.
I really didn't meant McGrath, and I really want to say BB Coke.
Yeah, man, BB Coke.
Oh, okay.
Oh, BB Coke, you meant, Trevor. That make more sense now.
Yeah,
That
man.
make more sense, man. That make more sense.
Hey, Dalton, easy no star. Trevor, you hear Dalton as Carl,
If they
young
don't
have 4 on tonight.
if they not clash is BB Coke Manchester.
When say, Sardi?
He said gang have 4 on tonight.
No, man, Mr. Lee on the side. You need to come on. Mr. Lee on your side.
Hey, you hear that, Trevor? So you come on now, I go say, and you not say ding till. So he said, Dalton say, yeah, gang of 4. That's why I must stay in the background. Dalton, jump in.
No, man. I know gang of 4, man. It's about me just give my honest assessments based on what I saw. I mean,
Of course, and you're right. But Dalton realized that when I'm big fan supporter is here, Damian Shuko Kelly. I hear from the show start. Yes, Damian, welcome back.
I'm not so savvy on these things, so I see 2 things open. So I'm actually trying to close one because I got jumped off before.
I realize.
So let me try and close one. I think this one's active. Are you hearing me? No
Yeah,
feedback?
man, loud and clear.
Okay. All right. Big up Dalton. It's not no gang thing, man. Everybody have to put their opinion out there. Once it make logical sense, well, you have to just respect the opinion.
That and easier. I'm my star still, you have to understand. Anyway, people, let's look at some results coming from the Walker Cup today. I think there were some surprise results coming out today. The Walker Cup people. This is, I'm not going to join you people calling these cup losers cup. You know why? And I'm gonna put it clear. It was just since 2017 that these arrangements for the Walker Cup and the Ben Francis Cup comes alive. Remember, especially the Ben Francis Cup, it has always been the top four teams playing for Ben Francis Cup. So I don't know why people are calling it the losers cup.
I like this format
Because,
though. I like this format.
because you're providing an opportunity for teams that were already knocked out to win a cup. That's why people call it the Losers Cup.
No, remember, no, it is set out from this competition. You see, if it come up and you draft up some team will lose and put in it, fine. But remember, nobody knows who will be here. So I don't want to call this thing losers cup. And people used to go hard for it when they were in the semifinals. I hear
I used
Dalton
to
say,
look forward
I
to
hear
this
Dalton say no,
competition.
him not take on nothing but Ben Francis Cup. As if he never go try and play for it and lose it too.
I used to look forward to this competition to get to see the team that you would eventually play in the
In the Dakasta Cup.
semi. Yeah, you understand? And now I missed it. I missed the Ben Francis as the original format.
Really?
Yes,
Well,
I do. I know they make changes because people were talking about fatigues and too many games. There were too many games, so that's why they changed it. But
Dalton saying
yeah,
my own
man,
opinion. But anyway, people, Hey Selassie Eltham, that was a no-brainer to me. Hey Selassie win 2-1. And you also have Excelsior beat St. Diego 3-1. I thought that would have been a closer game, you know. The other surprise, though, or should I say the big surprise of this round, is that Jonathan Grant turned back Champion College 2-1.
I see the one that I say a joke.
Yes, man. This Champion College team, people, they underperformed this year, very much so. Um, Champion College is like a Mona, put it this way, based on their structure. They have a football academy which their most of, if not all of their players are in. Those people travel Europe, and I think they travel Europe this summer. So they had that sort of exposure, and they were good from last year. So that to me, that's a really, really, really upsetting result from Jonathan to beat them 2-1. Well, Hulmers get their shooting boots on 4-0 over Kingston Tech. That was a very, very massive result right there.
sorry,
So,
I'm gonna say something controversial.
mhm,
I am not surprised by any other result
you don't.
because you know why you're surprised? Because you're looking at the team's performance from when they were in the Manning Cup versus how they're performing now in the Walker Cup. But I used the word before, and you guys are saying that you how can the teams not be motivated? But probably some of the players on these teams are thinking just like the fans that this is to them it's a losers cup and they're not motivated enough to play in it. So that's why probably the result that you are considering surprising is just that players are just not up for it.
Well, yes, I understand what you're saying.
I
And
think that makes sense,
that's not controversial either.
Actually, I think the lesser teams them gonna be more motivated
Yeah, man.
Yes.
to go after
Some
them.
of these boys were probably not even training. We're
Yeah.
probably not even giving. You see how McGrath look flat today. If that was a D Cup, McGrath is a running team.
Yes,
Port
of
Antonio,
course.
they don't want to win that door. Port Antonio want to care about something down there.
Listen, I am not sure why people would want to. Well, guess what? Everybody different. But if I'm in a competition, if that is what is left for me, I'm going full 100. I want it. I really want it. That's what I would look for. But
You know that people make
nevertheless,
BB Cole favorite for the Ben Francis based on how they played against Benton. They say, oh, BB Cole should be the favorites now. Before BB Cole dropped down to it, it was STETHS. It don't work like that. So I'm not
hey,
surprised if somebody just jump out of the framework and win this thing.
Let me tell you, though, Damien, when it comes to STETHS, remember they rebrand the Ben Francis Cup as STETHS Cup.
Yeah, man, I remember when State used to
Okay.
win this thing
Okay.
like
So don't be surprised when you hear people say STETHS. They I think this STETHS thing win Ben Francis. Having it one of winning the Ben Francis over a number of years consistently back, defending their cup over and over. It's right to say the STETHS Cup. But the truth of the matter is, though, people, why is it that so many? And it's a question that we'll continue to ask. You'll get different answers, but it's the reality. We have to step away from the sort of. I understand people want to joke around and call it losers cup, but it isn't good to win something than to win nothing at all. So somebody will win who have not made it to the semi-final of neither Manning or Dakasta Cup will win the Walker Cup or Ben Francis Cup. And three teams from the semi-final will not win anything. Talk to us about that. It's best to go home empty-handed than to win a Ben Francis Cup.
No man, Ben Francis is as much as most people call it losers cup, man. But it's still a cup. You know what I mean?
Of
It's still
course.
they'll compete against how many other teams? What, 8 teams?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it started with, right?
Well, it starts with 16.
Right. So it's still something for play for, of course. I would have taken a Ben Francis Cup any day over nothing.
Of course. So I would know which is the loser cup. We have to call a cup nothing cup, and then we brand it as the loser cup. All right. So based on the result, people, Paceless will go on to play stats. I want the stats can rebound, man. Stats get rattled in the latter stages of the Manning Cup. No answer Stats could find against a Casey and a Mona team in the last 2 games. Excelsior now move on to play Tivoli Gardens, the defending champion. And Jonathan Grant will play Jamaica College rather. Look at this now, people, which will be the real grudge game. Hulmers versus St. Catherine. You remember that second round tie? Hulmers and St. Catherine. And of course, St. Catherine won both
one both of those
games.
games, right?
Mm-hmm. So Hulmers get another chance to revenge that. So the Swaka Cup, of course, is a very, very, very good competitive competition right now. Not just because JC and Stats in it, but they are quality teams. And if you have teams who we predicted to win the competition, I'm not sure that these teams will let down their guard because it's not the big prize. They're not going out empty-handed. No, and no JC want to win this cup because that's the only one available to them. Similarly, in the Ben Francis Cup, yes. So people
If
want to,
if we
yeah,
should go farm from based on the Manning Cup,
yes.
I can see St. Catherine's stats, you know, get in there.
Okay. Catherine and Stats, yes.
What's the assessment behind that? Just that they are better teams.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the competition, they were real quality teams. You know what I mean?
I think this is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think the defending champion would be more motivated to win this thing than Stats. Tivoli.
Okay, I hear you.
The Stats are shell shock right now.
Yeah, they should be.
Why? I don't think I can get back for real. I have never seen anything like this, man. I tell you.
By making Stats favorite, they put an anchor around Stats neck and Stats neck and throw them off in his lead.
Bridging Philip Williams, may I forget a word from him very soon. Trust me. Because right now I don't know what happened. I don't know what's the explanation. I heard a few interviews, but not much to talk about.
Sorry, I want to ask you a quick question.
Go ahead.
Going off grid for a second. All right. I wasn't at the Dintil game, right? But I heard some complaint about the field being a bit because they had turned on the sprinklers before the game. I want to ask you this, based on your experience with the Yorton play field, if you had on sprinklers, would you turn them on before a game like that?
Ah, well, it depends. Oh, it is no, I wouldn't, because the field is not tough. It is relatively good right now, so I don't think
I
they will
wonder.
need the
I'm
sprinklers.
curious as to why they decide to do that before the game.
Well,
Santa,
Before the game.
Santa Cruz probably the hottest place in Jamaica.
yeah, it is hot down there at States for real, but they do it all the time. It's not just for this game. They do it every single match they play, except for when rain fall. So it's not just for that game. They do it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, they do
I
it all
always
the
say
time.
that bet didn't lose.
It's better. Yeah. Talk about it.
They don't have to ask, man.
Can't be asked, man.
You have
They
to
just say
ask
man.
them, yeah.
They just say
Tell
man.
the
They wet up the
story.
field and say now I go on with them
No,
and things.
but
So I want them bet they
no.
didn't
You
lose.
see,
They wet up field.
no. I'm not saying, but I can't help being curious as to why. If they were asked to do that
You know what I
by
say, man.
the
Are your team,
by
man. Are
the
your
group
team, man.
mate,
You have to go on.
by the group mate.
Yeah, man. What I say, man. How would that know?
They played in the same group, right?
Oh, you quote them. Okay.
Yo, if they're gonna lose a game, it's good to lose at that stage, man. We have to try and get over that one. You understand? Me now make no excuse, man.
Two word. Two
I
word.
mean, nobody
Hey,
turn no
oh,
stats and lose no back-to-back game like, nobody turn no stats and no lose one and end up go lose the next one and I hate that.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Where they
You
playing
try
this?
don't lose the most crucial one.
Where they, where they playing the semi-final?
The semi-final of what?
The Castle Cup
National Stadium.
and the final
And the
too, right?
final as well. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Come in, I see a little preview, but I wasn't sure
National
if me I hear
Stadium,
right.
all of them are
So big thing get away from this test when they complain about.
Yes.
Yeah,
Why,
man.
why is that though? I mean, I
So I
thought you.
think
All right.
I don't think it's a good decision though.
Yeah, man, a
It
best
may not
decision,
be a
man.
good decision,
No,
but I think
money wise to make some money. I mean,
business. But guess what,
Mm-hmm.
people? When you look at the teams in the Doncaster Cup
We're not closer to
semi-finals,
town, man.
not one of them have any latter part to do with St. Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna put it in that situation, that since it is rural, you'll have to find another rural games. As I heard the president says, the next where they have to look at is either Manchester High or I think he mentioned another team. I must say they were contemplating playing semi-finals at Yorton.
so
But
Mhm.
the thing I'm saying though, sorry, for a fan to travel to Kingston, man, I think that's too
from
much.
where? From where? From
From where?
From
Maple?
From
Clarendon?
Clarendon? From
Not
Clarendon? Come
far.
on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
That's not far, Mr.
Come
Lee.
on, Mr. Lee, man.
Mm,
Where you want, guys?
Much better. It is much better for them to travel
yeah.
to Kingston than to
You
States.
rather
No,
go to St. Elizabeth?
St. Elizabeth Farah, man.
Okay, I got you. Maybe me
Mm-hmm.
look on the difference still. Yeah.
Mr. Lee, there's no way down by States to park to land your helicopter if you're coming in.
No, man. Yes, sir. Mr. Lee afraid that big field, man. The big old
Hey, yeah.
stadium field.
No, man, that's
You
all
play
right,
the
man.
Garvey ball at the last one.
No, hey, stranger. The bigger I
Yo.
feel, I more space we have to kick it down there, I run it up.
Eh. But me
Run
soon have
past him
try
up.
kick out some ball and then I'm pass. And then I'm pass the 18. And that me I tell you. Right for the Cornwall man they put. Just a drop and Kai Big to put to the dead right there. So that I tell you.
Mind the kicker run down, get out the fat man on the back,
And I just about to say that, Davian,
Him no want the run down in that space
Boy,
there.
One pass
you know
space
what
for
me
kick
see
your
man doing
area,
at the
one pass
Glenmore
space for
game?
kick your run it down.
You know what me see man doing at Glenmore game, Saturday? When me I watch over the clear one today. Hey man, them get a corner or something or a free kick or something. And him a run them screw over a ball, but him a move to it and not get to it. So you don't know some slide tackle a man down at them own right in front like in a Glenmore 18 and get a yellow card.
Oh, fat man.
Yeah.
Hey, fat man, easy, you know, bridge. Never you
So
linear
stranger, when him get so
Yeah.
high, you know, get worried sometimes when him go so high up the field.
When no man, remember say it's a free kick, you know, so them go for header, is a header and go for
Even without free kick, because you guys play high. You are Lenny always saying, push up the team, push up the
but
team.
him not go more than half line him go. But guess what? Him now, him a no fast man, you know. And that's why you have number 3 to chop.
I don't think he's that. I don't think he's so fast either.
No man, number 3 fast and it's faster than him. I guarantee you that though.
Yeah, faster than him doesn't mean that you're fast.
Yeah, but him man fast enough to chop back.
Hey,
man fast
Kelly,
enough to chop better than thing.
Kelly, you're
Because I flick no fast either, you know. I flick no fast, you know. I flick me see man put up
really?
them. I flick no fast.
Africa PS man.
Really? Africa is not fast. I tell you that these boys were motivated for that game.
Sadi. Sadi was Africa using a fool, you know. He might rise up, him put them way up in the ear and go on like him. Him not do nothing.
Tom.
Eat fast.
Take it from me.
We're not saying nothing more.
Take it from me, Tom. You have PS. Take it.
But me tell you, watch the guys game. Him can attest to that.
Him no look too fast to me still.
Him fast. Yeah, PS man.
Kind of trouble to you know. Africa kind of trouble to you know.
No man, you look on the wrong player, man. Definitely.
Hold on.
If you
I go here talk our ties. The 9 are the we are talking about 10.
No man, the 20 man, the 21.
The 20 is lean, man.
Maybe the TV fool. Sorry about that.
No man, him put on some weight more than last.
Not even at all.
I wouldn't say weight. He probably look a bit big because you know training go. But no man.
Yeah.
Trust me. We can't
Not
tell you
a whole lot of fat. You know who put on weight since last season?
Oh, Douglas.
Ajis.
Yeah man, Ajis always at all lose weight. Remember say Ajis no eat before and go in bed at night time, you know. Remember saying tell me that you know not eat before and go in bed at night time.
So back to the situation of the national stadium, people. It sounds a way because it is a rural competition going into the urbans. But
exactly.
When you look where the teams are from, yes, it's not a bad situation. Not a bad situation because.
But you know that I think most of those games would have played down by if that stadium was ready. What's the name of that stadium again?
The one down in Mobile. That's where it would have been played.
Yes, if it was ready.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine Hall.
So what happened to Gerard Park? They not play ball again.
Gerard Park
not good enough, man.
If little rain fall in the whole field mess up.
So where Cornwall and BB Court they play?
Yes, it played there, and Cornwall and STETHS also played there. But if you saw the game and saw, you know, if you look at the middle of the pitch, boy, terrible. Both teams, no team no want to play through. I've seen ball go there and people wait till it try chickle out. Nobody no want to go for the ball at the middle of the field where the cricket pitch is. Terrible, man.
Sorry. You know that I don't have anything against done by STETHS, really, but the only thing is that people complain about adequate parking and the lighting. I don't really have a problem with down there still enough. But those two things, a lot of fans talk about the lighting and also the parking.
My thing on the lighting, I disagree playing under lights at STETHS. The lights are not the best, and if you're gonna carry schoolboys to play under lights, you should have them playing under lights and a perfect lighting because they don't use to it.
And sorry, nobody no look through no fence and I watch no game either. Yeah, sorry. Like animal style everything down there. Look through fence and I watch.
Yes, Trevor.
I play devil's advocate here. You think if STETHS was in the semi-final, it would have gone to Kingston?
No.
Okay. So
yeah, but you have to put if that's A, then you have to put the B on it as well, you know, because do you think STETHS would have had an advantage if it's playing down there?
Yes. For the past 3 years, that you know, sure.
They have an advantage.
But they never reached the semi-final stage in the last 3 years.
No, but they have reached They have reached the semi-finals in the Ben Francis Cup. The final in the Ben Francis Cup 2021. They lost it there.
But to me, it's like
They
the
lose.
Champions League thing now. If that's the designated ground for the final, even if they say that the final should play at Real Madrid, and if Real Madrid reach the final, it won't change because that was planned from before Real Madrid reached the final. So if states we're still in the competition and the semi and the final, even the final would keep down by states. I wouldn't have a problem with it still now because they would have earned the right to play there.
No, I don't have a major problem at all because
Yeah,
a matter
no
of fact, it was
problem
set.
with the semi-final I played down there over the years. 'Cause like I said, it designated to play for before the competition start.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They have the facility based on what I'm hearing, the best facility in
Yeah,
terms
man, they have no doubt about it.
of that. So I can understand why it played there. You know what I mean?
The Manchester field is also very good, but I don't know about the parking and all of that. And
Yeah.
then
You don't have any level of seating at Manchester, I think. The
yes, that
seating
would be a major
capacity is
problem.
out.
So what about down at Veer down where Veer United play?
Center of Excellence?
Mm-hmm. Isn't
I'm
that a
not
good
sure.
enough? Isn't that a good enough pitch to host such an event? No.
No, because you notice they play in the second rounds game down there this year.
No, no, I don't remember
I think
hearing.
there are some issues that were
No,
stated the center of excellence. And I think right now in the Premier League they're having some clubs having issues going there. I'm not sure of the reason why. I know
Where's
there are some issues there.
where's that field? We're in
Close. Right on
Just
Jamalco, right side of
below
Jamalco.
Jamalco. It's
oh,
below?
But in the field, me saw the volley pass in fan seat in either.
No. You don't have them sort of facilities there.
No.
So as I said, they had the discussion with thinking about Euratown. But again, this wasn't a ground that was in the making from before or in the initial plans. But I'm sure that other teams and schools would have seen it a bit of an advantage to say Tintin. But when you look into everything, you have to have a lot of seating either. You kind of seatings are there, but not the best either. So you have to look at the fact. National Stadium, right across the country, except for the Westmoreland, the Mobiles, but central and eastern parishes that feel comfortable going to the National Stadium to watch the games. And it's our national stadium, so I mean, the fact that the teams are no teams from the west, so they might travel too far. Yes, it is central teams, Clarendon and St. Catherine, and those are the fans, the major fans that you want
me just
to care for.
me just not
The
feel it.
the
Me just not feel
the
the fact that
the
say
president
we
there's
just,
a presidency that I want to reason why him decide to let the player at Kingston to because a Clarendon and St. Catherine teams
me
and
not
the
like the idea
closer.
though. Me not feel it because guess what? You shall find some venue down a
No,
country.
but they
Find
no
some
no
venue
no
down a
no down there, but no down there, man, no
man.
down there, man.
Play it as Stats then, bro.
But they exhaust all
No,
options
man.
usually.
I don't
No,
think they
man, we don't want to
exhaust
play as
all.
States.
No, man, no.
All right, put it
Find
this
a
way.
field play a country, man. The Casca Cup go a town go play the thing, man.
I agree with
I,
Me no want
I
to play
think
as
there's a
States, you know.
venue. I think there's a venue in Maple that could be used, but there's some negative thoughts surrounding that particular area
I
at Effortville.
I don't see the
Um,
reason from moving it away from states.
Honestly, it just not feel the same.
Yeah, I don't feel
Yeah,
right.
you don't feel right, bro. It just don't feel right, man.
and
We
I
are go.
understand. I
No, you
understand
don't
that
feel
too.
right.
I
Trust me, you don't
understand
feel
that
right.
too. But
Can't feel right.
Trevor, Mr. Lee, let me tell you this, believe
Can't
it
feel
or
right,
not,
man.
maybe you are saying that no, Mr. Lee, but if you talk to your coach,
Mhm.
many schools, Trevor, complain bitterly about having the
Yeah,
semifinals
man.
and finals playing at states
Why?
over the past couple of years. I
Why?
think the main thing what has to do with states being involved. That was one of the main things. And two, as I were saying, they are not playing the games early because they are saying that for a 1 o'clock game it is very hot at states.
Yeah.
And the game that played last, finished under the lights, is very, very poor. It's a disadvantage to the teams.
Okay.
So that was a
Mr.
major.
Lee,
So why don't play use 2 days to play the games if that's the case? So
Well,
Exactly.
again, people they are looking at sponsorship, timing, and all of that. Because remember, you have the Walker Cup and the Manning Cup playing
yeah.
the day before.
I'm sure there's
Yes.
factors they think about, but like it just not feel right. We used to
Enough
play
feel right, bro.
cup final at Jarek Park and
We need to get a better feel down for our side so we can make sure say it can't left when it can't left and go town. You understand what I say? Until
Yeah,
that
you're right.
we can't until that we have to make them do what they want to do because we don't have that feel right now. And STETHS, we don't like down there so with the fans, because even fans down there complain. If you want what you have to pay 2 times going to STETHS. Pay if you go one place and pay if you go one other place in there. Like what kind of sense that? You see me?
I don't
Or else
understand
you have
it.
to go.
I don't understand
If
it,
you
stranger. I remember I pay twice.
from last year, me hear them talk about what it say. You're going on STETHS, like you pay if you go in, go stand. If you want to go stand up, you pay if you go in. There's a one price. But if you want to go around on other side, you have to pay a different price to go around this.
That's where over the what
Must
they call
over
it
where
now?
them sit down or over
Yeah,
bleachers or whatever call it.
or the grandstand.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I've been there and I've never played twice.
Just not feel right though. We are at home go play.
Lee,
Mr. Lee,
and I felt that too, As I
Yeah,
said, it's an
we not feel
urban
right.
competition. It's
Yeah,
the
man.
urban place
Exactly.
stadium is.
You
And
want
it's
to
a
tell we
rural
can't
competition.
find nowhere country if we play a game. No, sir.
And
Mr.
as
Lee,
I
I
said,
understand what you're saying still, but a lot of the youth, they can't wait to play in the national stadium. It's a dream for most of these youths
hmm,
to play at the national stadium.
Last year,
Nah,
last year when all Clarendon thing, Clarendon teams we was complaining about going to STETHS though. All we are STETHS and all Clarendon teams.
yeah, that was a
It was
complaint too.
that was a complaint too. Because we didn't have a place in Clarendon to keep the matches. And then they have to bring it to STETHS.
for the
I remember, man. There's a lot of
yeah. When you
complaints
play,
leading up to the finals because remember both
Yeah,
finals played at STETHS. It's 4
yeah.
Clarendon teams,
4
when
and
Clarendon
people,
team.
why is that we're going to STETHS when it's 4 Clarendon teams? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So again,
like
maybe as it relates to rural versus urban, maybe again STETHS probably should have better you carry them, but since a rural competition, But as I say, I'm not complaining really. As a neutral fan, I'm not complaining.
I know when you play a country still now and the venue is a lot smaller than the national stadium. You have this intimate feeling to the game now because you're closer to the game than when you're in a national stadium. Man.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
And
man.
I'm gonna
It's a
say it might
different
have an
feeling, man.
impact. It
Yeah.
might have an impact
You
because
feel a
now
lot.
these
So,
guys don't understand playing. They're not hearing the voices that they used to.
yeah, man.
nah, man, I tell you, big
Definitely.
difference.
True.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
If play like the stadium, if you don't have a big crowd support, the crowd lost.
Yeah, man.
Last. You now feel
Trust
that
me.
intimacy, my youth. You just
Yeah,
now feel the same, you
Big,
know?
big in that one the big league, me I tell you. Good thought.
No, for real.
And a
You
serious
know the
thing, me I
same.
tell you.
You know feel the same. If me I talk to the president, I say, listen, man, I fulfill
Stop
this
stop
seven.
fretting, Miss Ali, man,
No,
and let
I'm
the
not
man
fret.
them go
No,
play.
I'm not fret still,
Let the man
you
go
know.
play ball upon the big field up a town there and bet it.
No, man,
And
no.
bet them parents be proud of them and watch them on TV and
No,
sit
but
and
it's not
play for the
because
big
my team. It's not
big in a
because my
national
team.
stadium.
It's not because my
I
team
don't
out
worry
there
about
them there.
Mr. Lee, man. Mr. Lee no fear result, man. Mr. Lee, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna make a difference. Mr. Lee
No,
already.
I'm just talking. I'm
You
just
resign.
talking.
No, me
You
I tell
know.
you, I know that make you worry. You resign to your defeat already, Mr. Lee.
Ah, Trevor, what can I say that, man? And the game no play it. So you have to say, we're not for the guys stadium. Them, I could just stay home and still see if you go on a final.
Yeah, man, that all right too.
You have a
Even though you
fear.
don't want to take that in a stranger, yeah.
All
But
right,
Lee,
people, we have 5 minutes to the end of the show. So let's put in all that we have to put in. And
Hey, just tell sorry, boy, I met Dalton know say I like him team, I like him like a ball and him go.
Yeah. You might hear you, man. Dalton, come in for a minute or two, no, man. Come close the show.
It just
You can't
that
have
like,
so much people are wait for you, Dalton. That's
you know,
all.
you mentioned they were thinking about playing up at you what and I guarantee if Dinty was playing up there, I would have Dinty forgot the final. Definitely.
Okay.
Now, man, didn't play up at you at time, man. Didn't fan them. Capture the whole game, bro.
I'll leave Fred and Dintil fan them body.
Didn't fan them. Yeah, so, man.
Hey, I that leave Fred, I know, man.
We're not afraid. No, we're not afraid, man. When I
You
said
afraid, man.
Dintil fans, them unruly spectators,
No,
Hey.
man.
man.
It's a leave the DJ is a leave afraid of.
Yeah, hey,
The
Trevor.
DJ, I
the
DJ
man-
there now up on the field, man, and I get ready. If you get red card, you know,
Trevor,
red card.
the man give Garvey a warm time, brother.
Them not hear me in the background, man.
Hey, when I tell Miran get up and say, well, lad, I saw this all continue.
You man disgusting, yeah.
Oh man, but Lee.
Eh?
Meran represents well as a national coach still, you know. He never lost his cool. I must commend him. Just me. He was very professional.
Him take criticism well, you know.
Miran, good you.
Yeah, man, him take criticism well.
Let's talk about Lee.
Yeah?
Here you keep saying about kick and run down. Are you suggesting that Garvey play?
Me not hear you, know.
He was being sarcastic.
No, wait, say, Trevor, I never hear you.
I hear you keep saying about kick and run down and long ball. Are you suggesting that the football your team play?
Oh, he look to you.
Look, I mean, I saw them 3 games and that's why it look like.
Huh?
That's what it look like to me.
Yeah, man, freestyle I play that, you know. I mean, accept it. We play long
Was
ball.
it the same style they used to beat Clarendon in the semi in 21?
I same style, but it was more refined.
No.
More refined.
Yeah, no, I didn't
With the
see.
big striker.
It was more refined, man. You know,
It was sort of mixed football, man.
Yeah,
Little like this, little like that.
yeah, man. We mix it up.
Boy, I love the way Garvey took took it to Clarendon in that semi-final.
You like that?
Mr. Lee, yeah, man, I was down by state, and you know, I was drowning in my sadness after losing to a Manning's team that I think that I was far better
right?
than. And then to see,
Yeah, man,
and the Clarendon fans were just acting like they were already in the final, and to see Garvey beat them like that, man, I was happy.
You were happy, yeah?
Yeah,
Hey.
man, as a neutral man, I was happy, man.
I'm going to say this to you, Damien. I'm glad Dalton not there, because brother tell me, say me hypocrite again. You're saying that because CCI really your tormentor.
Yo, Damien.
Of course.
Oh my.
Of course.
All right. I'm glad you hold that. You couldn't say that to Dalton, you know.
But
No, I have to.
But Damien, that's what I was saying to you, know, Damien, that you said the Dintil was motivated to play that game that they played Tuesday. That can't be right, because if you guys mess around, you could have end up second and a face CC right now.
No, man, I just defend them and say that, Lee. Trust me, we can't tell you.
No, but Damien.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
As a football man, you know, CC don't have on in there, you know. CC can be beaten, you know.
Yeah,
and
man, but
CC is using the media to run this thing as if they're unbeatable and they're unstoppable. They're not. So if it was to play them in the semi-final, I wouldn't have no qualms about playing them in the semi-final.
No, but Damien, you have to be honest though, you know, Damien. For the past couple of years, Clarendon College been very consistent and they look to be a good team. We all could say that. Right now they are unbeaten for a while, right?
So, are you worried? Are you worried about facing them? Are you worried about facing them, Mr. Lee?
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried because no, what I'm saying though, you know, Damien, going into that CC game, that we are a big underdog. We're not the favorite. The world know that. The whole Jamaica know that. You know what I mean? We are just open to go there and pull off a big upset, so everybody can talk about it the next day. But Clarendon College is the big favorite, man. Come on, there's no dispute with that.
I don't think some of the Clarendon fans are biased. And when I say Clarendon fan, I don't mean the whole Clarendon College. I mean overall Clarendon fans.
Biased
because Tom Stranger said when the Clarendon teams play each other, it's hard enough, because they want to beat each other and they don't fear each other. But yet still he was here tonight saying that Clarendon, Glenmore never get a look in at all. It was all Clarendon. So I wonder how Glenmore score.
No, me not say them get a goal, but me I tell you say you not can get a one chance and score me G. But me,
You're gonna
me
always look like
me
you're
not tell
dominating
no
football because you
look
dominate
at me G.
possession. You
No
dominate
man, and not
possession
just
in the Sam
possession
Stranger.
alone, man. And not just possession alone in Damian. Damian, me know you're afraid of me, you know. Me know you're
I'm
afraid
not
of me.
afraid of you. I
Me
already
know you're
outlined the
afraid
fact
of
that
me.
most of the
Cause
time when you beat me, you were
no,
far the
look at
better team. So why should I be afraid of you?
look tell you why you're afraid of me. Cause right now you're pray in your head say Mr. Lee can get a job done for you. That's what I pray for right now.
But
Me I tell you.
No,
Damian, let me
But
ask you a
Mr.
question.
Pray. Yeah, babes.
Damian, let me ask you a question,
Tom, I
Alright.
think you have a bit of worry, but you just don't want to admit. You worry about CC, man.
Damian,
No man, me no worry man. Never scared man. You know hear that? Never scared man.
Damian, may I
Go
ask
ahead,
you a
Mr.
question?
Lee.
Damian,
Sure.
in 2021 when we faced Clarendon College, who you think was the better team? Although we beat them, you think they were the better team?
No, I don't think so, Lee. I think you were the better team.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
I think Clarendon was the better team.
Going into that
Going
game,
in, they were
going
big
into that
favorite.
game,
No, it
Clarendon
was a
was big favorite.
nah. Yeah, because it's Clarendon College. I saw Clarendon College several times that year, and they weren't.
Them never good.
They weren't. Last year, Clarendon team was impressive.
So you think Garvey have a no, sir? Going into that game,
Garvey have-
we don't say hands down
What?
CC have a better team, but we just outperform them on that
No,
day.
sir.
And Trevor, honestly, to be honest, Garvey are my team, but I think if it was a series where it's a 5-game,
Nobody were talking up Garvey for that game.
no, Trevor, if it was a series, I don't think Garvey could have beat Clarendon College 3 games. I don't think
Man,
so.
but Mr. Lee.
Garvey have about 4 players that year where I'm telling you, they wasn't normal in my view.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee.
Trevor, remember saying I follow a team from scratch that year, you know.
Yeah, but the youth will leave. The youth they will leave before time. What name?
You mean the forward Cousins?
Cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best things in schoolboy football that year.
Yeah, he's a very good goal scorer. He's a very good player, but I don't think overall Garvey was a better team than Clarendon College. It just on that day. On that day we have
Kaim Dixon that is starring now could even start in that team.
Yeah, but Karen Dixon was a young kid.
But it was a better team. They were better players.
No man, the team that wasn't all that man.
No, because we beat them in system, man.
No man, tell you why
Yeah,
me I
man,
tell you
yeah,
that.
because they
Tell you
never
why me
won
I
the
tell you
title,
that.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah, that's why
No,
I must say
man.
that, yeah,
No
Damian.
man, tell you why me I say that.
Man.
No man,
No, that's why I said that, man.
No
Why?
man.
What?
Dintil was the favorite that year.
Yes, man. It was a team, man.
Every year Dintil a
Yeah.
favorite. Every year
No,
Dintil was the
not
favorite.
every year. Don't say that, Mr. Lee. Don't say
Look
that.
at
That year,
Dintil
2021, we
Dintil
were the
was the
favorite. I
favorite
won't make
that
you get
year.
away
You
with
see me?
that.
So that
Yes,
means
Sam Stranger, we were.
Clarendon College can be the top side when a Dintil a favorite, brother. You see me?
Listen.
That means
So even though you beat us in the Champions Cup final, your Clarendon team wasn't good, right?
Hold on, people. Give me a minute. Give me a second. Give me a second.
team wasn't all that still.
Listen.
Tom, give me a second.
I bet you praise them for winning the Champions Cup, but you never praise them because they lose to Garvey in the semi.
Lee,
no man, praise them for everything, man.
Lee,
that's a problem.
Two teams I hear everybody talking about, my people them talking about was Garvey and Dintil. And Dintil themselves was the team to beat. Garvey are the team where them think are gonna make the most nice. That's what I was hearing all along.
Everybody was just waiting for the Clarendon Dintil final.
A Smalls and them was on that side. Smalls them. That's the same team that the number 12 is the Smalls and the number 11 where they didn't take from. Who would they take the number 11 there from again? Forgot, you know. What name again, man? I'm in school. I'm crack off when in cutting. Forgot the boy the name, you know. But yeah, but the team there wasn't all that still.
All right, Tom, hold on a bit, Tom. Tom, hold your point, hold your point.
Okay.
All right, good night, caller. Welcome to the Sonic Show.
Yeah, good night. I'm joining up a few times, but I'm always, man.
Oh, but we don't just accept you, man.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know, I get no feedback. I don't know what, I just want to go mechanic and join the studio. You just check what, I don't know what, some of the scholarship.
Okay, yes, man. What say you tonight?
Why, Mr. Ali?
Pardon?
I think the D-Cup season has been always been favorite.
When I hear say,
He might ask why Dintil always be the favourite in the D Cup season, but for
Mr.
years,
Lee was just
That's
being
not
cheeky,
why.
man.
Since when Dingle has always been the favorite. I
no,
want to see the year when you have Paris and then you there. I wish you had
Mr.
2021.
Lee, you need to retract that, you know, Mr. Lee.
That's the way I did the favorite.
Because you know you're just trying to put pressure on the
And
infield.
after that,
no, man. Hold on. Not just with Karen Paris, brother. To be honest with you, he passed probably 6-7 years now. Dintil have a formidable team in that. As a matter of fact, Dintil. Hold on. No, man. No. Let's be frank.
of course, Damien.
I
Of
follow
course.
Dintil right through, brother. And the fact of the matter, Damien, you can attest to that. Since, let me put it this way, since
They don't want to
20,
admit that Dintil. It's a fact that Dintil has been one of the most consistent team and
they are.
And
strong
favorite
team.
going
And they were
into the
favorites in
competition.
most of
What
the
are you
time.
talking about?
I'm telling you,
I wouldn't
since
say favorites,
2015.
contenders.
Hold on.
Contenders. Contenders.
remember 2015 we lost the six in the final. That
Okay.
dominant team when Emma Roddy was did a contest to the goal scoring booth. Me not remember the bad forward that was tested out. And then the
Bro.
following year, one other man, the following year, Murray could have played because of grade. So Inti lose, then see asset. And then Karim Paris coming out the side and team.
Maui, hold on. No. Can you recall that coming up in the competition until people knew that Murray couldn't play 2016, you were one of the favorites for the Costa Cup.
No, well, I knew
You
that
were.
I didn't play enough. So I knew that from before.
Because you are a fan, so you are closer to the team than the rest of Jamaica. People are looking at the team that you had and what they expect you to continue with the next year. That's why that's how the favoritism going.
You have to look at what exists. You can't look at what we had.
Big
You have
man.
to look at what exists now.
Let me ask you a question. Who you had as a favorite for this year competition?
For the field is naturally a DC.
Why?
But my team, more than enough for my team create major upset.
No, we're not talking about major upset pass. Listen, you had Clarendon
Based
College because
on the
of
players
what
that
you
were
knew,
returning back for this season.
what you expect Clarendon College to have. What if Clarendon College turn up and 3 of those players couldn't play because of grades?
It's still the important.
Eh?
No, man, cheap is still the important.
Backside.
Everything.
As you see it, brother?
I saw you rate them.
Only important. Remember, if you remember putting it, little team, they revolve around more years. Try to remember putting it. So, losing really is the key that they lose in the 21st season.
And I'm saying to you again,
When even that season they went, the bad keeper that they left Clarendon College. Remember, I said him can come at this Eric Edward.
Yes.
Remember,
Never got to play.
The 2016 season. Remember, him couldn't play neither.
No, but this is what
One of
I'm
the
saying.
biggest injustice.
How many people in Jamaica knew he wouldn't be able to play? So they were looking at what Dintil had and what a team has, and that's how you come up to say, well, that team, they're going to be a team to look out for, a team to beat. So not saying that because you and I know what's happening internally, you're going to take away the fact that, yes, you were one of the favorites.
In that 2016 season, the 2016 season, you have probably a six retaining title, but no point in time, Inter favorite. Probably like, as man said, that start season with obviously Kai was a cut above the rest.
And that was 2017, 2018?
So
probably that, and the season went, even the season went, Lean and them, the members said, we rise up in charter mode, cheating, allowed us to get to the light that day, I will make it to the final.
But
the team was impressive. It was
and I'm
good luck, and I mean, whatever it was, but it was
I to believe.
honest.
Am I to believe?
Weren't favorite leaders,
Hold on, Joe.
teamwork. For any given day, they can earn any goal.
All right, hold on. Let me hear what Trevor have to say. I hope you are hearing what he said.
Dintil fans them I don't know, but am I to believe that the Dintil fans then believe that Dintil are not contenders over the years, they are just pretenders.
Yeah, that they must say.
No, and every year,
Listen to Tom.
every year at the end of the season, Dintil get them shopping list. They say we
That
need
them
one
also.
forward, we need one defender, and they gonna shop all over the place.
Well, look what me have to say about that still. Dintil is the most consistent failure in a Dakar staff.
No.
Sam, hold on.
Yeah,
We're not
man.
really- we're not
And
really-
guess what? You see them fans them now.
Yeah, say it.
Man, I losing cool, man.
If fans them so delusional,
Yeah.
it's like them. Me don't know what the fans them more time.
Got you.
brother. It's like them so it's like Clarendon College are mad them. Me just think like we are mad them like we getting them brain. They don't know what to do. Right now them prefer Clarendon College get kicked out the whole tournament right now. Chacha.
Yeah, man.
Chacha.
None I want to do it in 2015. McGrath Clarendon go kill Clarendon College at UCB. Let's not forget, So,
Did you win it?
Fear Clarendon,
Did you win any silverware?
Clarendon kill me.
They were better than us. Bigger favorite.
I don't have more beer. McGrath them yard go kill them. I them backyard,
Were you better than them 2015? Were you better than them 2015?
No, but me have have better individual players. Cause remember the boy them name Sigel Knight and them knew then and the McGrath Maestro. So individually they had better players. But as a core, as a group, Dintil had a better team that year.
So that's what I'm saying. But you're afraid for that. Me ask you the question: were you better than them at that point? Yes, you were.
Yeah, we're a better team.
So that
You know, ball and Dintil beat me, brother.
Started players.
Maui.
Dintil are very consistent for the past. Since what, about 2014, 2015?
Yeah, man. For the past over 10, 12 years now, Dintil.
So, you know what I mean? Thumbs up to Dintil, man.
Yeah, man. Thumbs up, man.
Watch out, and this is key, There are two key words we are ignoring. And we're not paying. Being consistent and being a contender are two different things. So we can say, all right, fine, Dintil is one of the most consistent teams, right? But if we have a fear, all the analysts them over the years, all the sports pundits, everybody, is always a team where them always rule out and just call a spade and the reality.
What do you mean by call out?
No, man.
No,
I fear the people always have faith in a Dintil.
Maui,
Dintil
try and
just
get back
let
in.
down
Try and
everybody.
get back in, Maui.
Me just think say a Dintil
Yeah, you mean,
always
Maui?
let down the people them, but
Try and get back in.
them
Right
always have Dintil. Brethren, Dintil have fans them have faith in a Dintil. Dintil always expect to do better than where them always do. Always.
So Tom, even before you were this consistent now, because you see Tom Stranger, I don't know if you remember, when Clarendon and Glenmore and Garvey used to be in the same group, and I don't know under what suspicious or miraculous condition they break up that group,
In the 90s,
and you used to struggle when Glenmore used to win, Glenmore, there was a time when Glenmore was dominating and there wasn't any TT talk like how you guys are talking now, So everybody have them time. Everybody have them time.
Yeah, man.
But Dintil
main
have
reason for that.
Dintil
No,
have time.
man, we're never really out for too long, though.
Hold on, let me show you. The main reason for that PC Glenmure rivalry was
More school.
Jackie Walters.
Jackie
No,
Walters.
listen. Jackie Walters
Glenmure.
used to be the man who bring the players into Clarendon College.
Yeah, that's true.
When he left, that same thing goes with him to Glenmure.
He plays them and him.
You get what I'm saying? Don't forget, that same year when Jackie went to Glenmure, when he left, about 4 or 5 players he brought away from Clarendon College. And the rules were not so stringent in terms of the quota business and all of that. Once you go to 6th form, you could play. So that was a major factor in that issue. when Clarendon College had a little period, they did more. It's because of Jackie Walters.
No,
Da-
say, no,
Damien,
semi rate about
which
that.
year and
Them
which
say
year didn't till
Champions Cup of PSA
won the cup?
next week.
All right,
Damien,
Lee.
Damien.
You
Lee.
want me to get back to 80, in the 80s, right? Yeah.
No,
Mr. Lee,
tell me when he did till won the cup. The man, I don't know. I try to learn something. You know.
No, me turn off my camera continue.
Which year? Which year didn't he won the cup?
Mr. Lee, me just listen to you. I laugh when Tom Stranger talk all them
Yeah, TV, man.
thing about Dintil, you know. And
No, but
you never reveal a lot about your team. That's what I say about you, you know. You just like to hear when you come out and talk all them thing about Dintil. Yeah?
there's nothing. There's
You
nothing we
just
talk
sit
about
back.
my team. You know, there's nothing we talk about. Because my team no good, so there's nothing we
You
talk
know what they
about.
talk about Dintil? We haven't won in a long time.
No, man,
So
tell me
sit
what
back.
year the last time you won.
We're a consistent team.
No, when
We're a consistent team.
when was the last time you won? Tell me now. Oh, 87, 89.
Yeah.
Oh, 89. Didn't it won 89? They sure
That's
about
what
that?
I said. That's what I said. Sean.
Nah, man, 89.
No, man, a Clarendon College 189.
Nah, man, I remember get 89. I must say 79. You mean?
It's not 80s either.
And
It's
not
not
80s
80s
neither,
either.
and 70s. There's no way in the 80s. Remember, Dintil win nothing.
When
Damien.
Dintil won the Costa Cup, it was 12 teams playing in that competition.
Exactly.
No, sorry, Rossies, I think, won 89.
Did I rush that? I won 87. Herbert Morrison, don't.
88, Herbert Rod.
And then 87. Who won 87?
Rossies.
Alright. Damien, you
So
still
now
don't
you
answer my
need to
question.
connect your mic, Maui.
Damien. Don't tell me say Damien run gun hide. I mean, ask him. I don't know.
Hey, Lee, you beat up Dintil because the man them flagging over there, bro. That's how you beat up Dintil, so, you know.
No, man, a long time I talk about Dintil.
Yeah, man, you did a try beat them before, you know, Dread.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, you want to hold us.
Someone rush me in a Saturday in when me I watch in McGrath and Port Antonio game.
Yeah.
In the chat and thing, and someone rush me.
Yeah?
And I say and I talk about your Clarendon in Mr. Clarendon. at Tom Stranger, and then I say Mr. Clarendon. Then I talk about this and that, and I talk about team tired.
I which fan them like I didn't tell man them?
I didn't tell man them, man. Man, them attack the wicked in there. Yo.
All right, people, hold on a second. Mr. Lee, you have to continue the show, but I have to leave. I can't post you. Hold on a second.
Close show, man.
You know, hold on. You know what I like to see, to be honest with you. Because after Dintil beat Garvey, I hear the DJ run out and say, I'll see them talk about a big side, I want to hold them.
Yeah.
I would like to see them hold CC at the final and see what I want to go.
Hey, Trevor, I'm looking at me CC at semi-final. I didn't want it to happen, Trevor. I didn't want it to happen so much, man. I already need that one more goal.
The DJ, the rapid CC, the CC, I went on the machine.
Good night. Welcome to the Sorry Chris show.
Yeah, man. Good night, Sardi. Good night, panelists. Everybody, bless up for themselves. Yeah, man. The day I listen to everybody and so me is a Cuban, you know. Actually, I'm Kevin Kelly. Me did try to make a link with the David Matthew Alliance with Mr. Lee, but that's another time still.
All right.
But yeah, we are reason football, and we have to reason. We sometimes we reason from our heart, but sometimes we have to reason realistically. Because you know, you go to one school and you want that school to win, you know, why nobody say nothing negative about them, but that's it. Sometimes we have to look at the reality. Because as a Cubans now, Garvey out of the 4 semifinalists. Garvey are the weakest team right now. We not hide that. If they do beat CC, which I hope they do, they say, well, we just move forward to the final, and if we pull out something in that final, well, we can thanks be to God and move on. But we don't expect too much from them. You understand what I say?
I hear you.
No, man, I true talk that, Kelly. I true talk.
Yeah, as a fellow Cuban.
Yeah, man. I true talk that, man.
Yes, man, I get emotional about this deal. From 2014, this deal has been consistently failing. All right. 2015, right? They beat CC in the quarterfinal stage, and then went through to face STETHS in our final. Because you know the Ben Francis and the semis used to line up together.
Yes.
The Ben Francis and the D Cup semis, right? And they've been consistent. I mean, like for them to be consistent, at least you have a team that is consistent. And even when Champions Cup start them, they were here and there about, but they've never crossed the line. Then, so that's a fact. That's the reality. So we don't need to get emotional about that. They're supposed to promote what they have been, and you don't feel weird. They were the better team.
Yeah.
On the day they were the better team, and even now they are the better team than Derby. It's like that. Yeah.
Good point. Good point. That
And the-
Kevin, I tell you the truth.
And the last time they won the D Cup, there was 12 team playing.
Yo,
Oh,
Lee,
the first time league.
Yeah. That means if it was no, they probably wouldn't even win none.
Is
But
it, is it,
anyway,
by the way, is it 2 times thing till one?
let's say
Yeah, two
Yeah.
championships.
Kelly, you know what year didn't till won the cup?
they won when Fife was playing.
Kelly.
About 24 years at Clarendon College give them one time.
Oh, that go Kelly?
Eh?
What you just said?
No, he asked me if me remember when Dintil win it. That's it.
Yeah.
Naturally, so I never abandoned them then.
Oh, but okay. But me I try if you know what year did they
Come on,
win.
then,
I know
ball
it got to
then,
be in the 70s or late 70s.
Leave Sardine and ball and time, brother.
And I 70s, right?
Yes.
79 and 81. I'm getting that from Thomas Williams.
Oh, 79 and 80.
Yeah, could be that. Yeah, yeah, that sound like it. Right.
Dalton said it is 79 to 81. That means 3 years.
No, so a two-time they win.
Javier was around there.
Yes. So Kevin, thank you very much for calling, man. I'm gonna share your number with Mr. Lee so you can add it to my Alliance thing and you get your contact. All right?
When them gone?
I'm a talk, man, but in low.
Low. He went low. I don't know what happened. Or him end the call.
Mr. Lee is a young Cuban, yes.
Yeah, man.
Just start just now.
Him say him never
He
born.
got the big, he never born 79 or 80.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
Mr. Lee, I'm going to forward him number to you so you can give him a
man.
contact.
Let me get him number, make a link, man.
But you see how the Sadi Crest show go on, brother, and just people Sadi Crest are promoting.
But listen, I want to go, Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
I want you to go easy on Dingtil, man. You know, on all panelists, man, be more mindful of the man them emotion.
You know why though, Trevor? Just because it's Dalton coming in a picture, you know, and Dalton is a passionate Dingtil man. I would just like to beat him up.
A banter them a banter, Trevor. Trust me.
No, I don't.
Like to beat him up.
That's a virgin, man.
A virgin man, but we don't know. And then Trevor Dingtil also unruly fans too, you know, make it just want if you lose sometimes.
But that's
good. They just run up on the field and make up pain. You know, yeah, man, carrying a game, man.
That's good,
disgusting, man.
That's good. No, man. You need a fan to be very passionate and aggressive, man. Drive fear in a team, man. That's good. That's
I'll not referee too.
I'll not referee and sitting there running up and feel Trevor when goal score. So.
That's crossing the line.
No, sir.
No referee, no fan and no referee not supposed to no contact on them something, no.
Well, anyway, you're right though. If you leave off, I didn't tell you now. More than if you win, Trevor. More than if you get over a ump and...
No, they're not going in, no.
They're not win this a year.
No, sir. But I Clarendon College are win, man. I'm not tell you that already, man.
They're not like them if you win, man.
All Clarendon in final again, you know, man.
Yeah,
we
man.
Dominate the whole of this. We dominate the whole of this. Go straight back.
But be careful,
right, people. Be careful
of getting there now. Be careful
show going for a very long time. I am
man.
actually moving on to another settings right now. So this is where we have to leave you tonight. Come back Friday night for a very buzz show. No show tomorrow night, Thursday, but Friday night we're looking at the Champions Cup playing on Saturday. So Friday night, make up your mind, Mr. Lee, where you stand for Friday night, for Saturday rather. And nobody come with your coward self, you know. Trevor, you need to come back, you know. Trust me.
Yeah,
Well,
if
you don't follow that. See? You don't know people need for always represent.
yeah, man, big up P-Bar, you know, big up the P-Bar family, you know, anyway, them there, you know. Yeah, man, big up the Cubans, them. Jervis, me not here tonight, I want go on.
Jervis, the pan work, man.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
will check in later. You know?
Big up, yeah, man, big up Dalton, man, the general that, you know, bless him up.
Come on. Dalton will be in Friday night, man. Trust me.
Tom Stranger, bless up himself, sir.
That's the word, Trevor, man. More blessings, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
again, people, thank
So,
you
hold
very
on,
much for joining. Yes?
want to the fan CC, man. CC, man, Mobi, want him.
Oh, ranking.
Ranking, man.
Oh, he might have some issues tonight. He said that he won't be able to join tonight.
Yeah, man, bless up, Rankin, man. You
Yeah,
know, do
Yeah,
a
man. I know.
good
That's
vibes, man.
true, man.
Yeah, man, for real, for
I
real.
mean, you know, I like to, cause trust me, I want to depend on to get me score them from. Them in a sense, you know.
All right.
Yeah, man, feedback, so.
Yeah, man, we have some very good historian here too, you know, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I like the vibe.
Trust me, real thing. Sorry, Chris show we say.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, bless
man,
up yourself, everyone, and so
That's
call it
Sarah
from there.
Sadi, more
All right.
blessings. Mr.
Respect
Lee.
Saturday. Yeah, man. Respect stranger. Yeah, Trevor.
All right.
blessing.
Most
And all the
definitely
people in that chat. Big up.
Friday night. All right.